Spain couldn't believe it. The day that was meant to unite the nation left everyone speechless. The royal wedding of Princess Leonor, Spain's future queen, wasn't just beautiful. It was unforgettable, shocking, and deeply human. From the moment she stepped out of the royal carriage, something felt different. The air in Madrid shifted. The crowd hushed. Even those who had doubted her before suddenly saw the truth in her eyes. This was not the shy girl Spain once knew. This was a woman ready to lead, to love, and to challenge everything that came before her. But what really happened that day? What moment made Spain gasp in disbelief? And why did even the British royals, yes, including Kate Middleton, react the way they did? To understand, we need to go back. Months before the ceremony, the Spanish palace was buzzing with whispers. Preparations for the royal wedding were not just about flowers, gowns, or guests. Behind the scenes, there were debates, disagreements, and fears about how much tradition should bend for the future queen. King Felipe VI wanted dignity. Queen Letizia wanted authenticity. Leonor, she wanted both, her heart and her duty, side by side. It wasn't an easy balance. The dress alone sparked endless speculation. Would it follow the royal code of modesty, or would it carry the modern edge Leonor has quietly embraced since she turned 18? Spain's press couldn't stop guessing. Every designer rumored to be involved denied or deflected. But when the day came, when Leonor appeared before her people, her choice silenced everyone. The gown was a masterpiece of symbolism. Pure ivory silk, hand-stitched with golden thread drawn from the flag of Spain. But it wasn't just regal, it was personal. Hidden inside the lining was a tiny piece of fabric from her mother's own wedding dress, sewn close to her heart. Queen Letizia knew it. Only a few others did. When Letizia saw her daughter walking down the aisle, tears filled her eyes. The cameras caught it. Spain saw it too. That silent moment said more than any royal decree ever could. And then came the moment that changed everything. As Leonor reached the altar, a hush fell over the cathedral. Her fiancé turned, visibly emotional, his eyes trembling. The future queen took his hands and whispered something only he could hear. But those close enough to read her lips caught the words, "I choose you, freely." 3 words. Simple, human, powerful. But in a royal family bound by protocol and history, those words broke tradition. Royal marriages are usually about duty and diplomacy. Yet here, Leonor declared love before power. Spain felt it. The people watching from screens across the world felt it. Even Kate Middleton, seated among the guests, couldn't hide her reaction. She smiled. A small, knowing smile, then turned to Prince William. The cameras zoomed in. The British tabloids would later call it, the moment the crown bent to the heart. As the ceremony continued, every detail seemed to carry deeper meaning. The choir sang in both Spanish and Catalan, a gesture of unity in a nation often divided. The vows were kept brief, intimate, yet deeply emotional. And when the couple exited the cathedral, the sunlight caught the golden embroidery on Leonor's gown, making her glow like the monarch she will one day become. Outside, the people erupted in cheers. Flags waved, bells rang, and tears flowed freely. Spain hadn't seen this kind of collective emotion in years. It wasn't just a wedding, it was a rebirth of national pride. But behind the joy, there were murmurs. Some traditionalists felt Leonor's modern choices were too bold. Some critics whispered that she was reshaping royal history too soon. Yet even those skeptics couldn't deny what they witnessed, a young woman who knew exactly who she was. As the reception unfolded, foreign royals mingled with Spanish dignitaries. King Felipe's speech was heartfelt. He called Leonor, the bridge between the old and the new Spain. Queen Letizia's eyes shimmered with pride. And when Leonor took the microphone to speak, a moment no one expected, the entire hall fell silent. She thanked her parents for their strength. She thanked her people for their faith. But her final words stunned everyone. A crown, she said softly, is not just worn. It's carried, with love, with courage, and with the people's hope. That single sentence became the headline across every newspaper in Europe. Spain had not just witnessed a royal wedding, they had seen the birth of a queen. Later that night, as fireworks illuminated the sky over Madrid, one image stood above all. Leonor and her husband, standing on the palace balcony, holding hands, looking out at the crowd below. No words, no speeches, just a moment of unity. The same people who once doubted her now chanted her name. Spain couldn't believe it. The young princess they watched grow up had transformed before their eyes. Her grace, her courage, her authenticity, it was all real. And maybe that's why the world couldn't look away. Because in a time when royalty often feels distant and staged, Princess Leonor reminded everyone what it truly means to be royal, not by birthright, but by heart. From that day forward, nothing would ever be the same. Spain didn't just witness a wedding. They witnessed a legacy being born.